Gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today you will learn how to be flexible. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my stretching routine. This stretching routine can apply to multiple disciplines such as gymnastics, b-boying, and yeah, let's get started. So this will be a full body stretch. I'll stretch my wrist, my shoulders, and my legs. You can do this stretch before or after your workout. I guess it really depends on what your workout is like. If you're b-boying, I guess you can kind of do this stretching routine before your workout because, you know, if you're doing power moves, you kind of need that flexibility. If you're going to the gym to lift some weights, then I guess you can do this routine after you go to the gym, because I don't know, I heard like static stretching affects your strength a little bit, so if you're lifting like very heavy weights, you'll probably want to do this stretching routine after you go to the gym to lift weights. Alright, let's get started. This will be my full stretching routine. This is what I usually do. And yeah, let me show you guys first the dynamic warm-up first, which is the stretches you do like right before you exercise. Alright, so okay, so we'll start with the wrist. Oh, it's a little dark. Let me turn on the lights. Oh my gosh, why is it so... Oh my gosh, my camera. Gosh. Alright, so first, dynamic warm-up for your wrist. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So basically all directions, 2 times. And then do some wrist circles with your hands open. And then hands closed. Okay. Then you want to get on your hands like this. Get on your fingertips, so. I guess this kind of exercises the tendons in your, it kind of works your forearms and your fingers, so, which I think will benefit the wrist as well. Then next, it's kind of like basic, this, just to kind of put some weight on your wrist before doing handstands or some other crazy stuff. Alright, what's next? So that's it for the wrist, and then next we have some dynamic shoulder stretches. This, 2, 1, 2, shoulder circles, 1, 2, 2, 2, and then alternating directions, and then this. All right. And then the next stretch you can do is, if you have like a towel or something, you can go like this. Next we have the dynamic leg stretches, which is pretty simple. I just do 2 reps of each dynamic stretch here, so 2 squats. And then rotate your legs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you want to kind of do these, I guess they call it the crescent squat or something like that. I forgot what it's pronounced, but it's like this. 1. And I guess it's okay to like pulse. As you can see, I'm kind of like pulsing up and down just a little. Make sure you're not overdoing it because bouncing too hard during a stretch can be dangerous, from what I heard. Next, you wanna do toe touches. 1, 2, then twist. 1, 2, 1, 2. I just like to do 2 reps of each. I just like to keep my warm up very, very simple. And that's it for the leg stretches. And that's it for the dynamic stretches. And next we'll do some static stretches. All right. So first we'll start with the wrist. I usually do these 3 times a week. Let me see. Move my chair here. All right. Okay, so I hold these stretches for 20 seconds. I usually just count in my head. I don't really use a timer or anything, so it might actually be less than 20 seconds since I count really fast in my head. Turn your hands inwards like so. Next, you wanna put some pressure like this. Turn your hands this way. For me, I usually like to keep my hands, my arms straight when I do these stretches. That's just me though. All right, turn your hands like so. Okay. Next is the stretch. Pretty easy to do. All right, and then just massage your forearm. And yeah, this should be pretty relaxing. Next is the shoulder stretch that I do. All right, how does it start? Let me see. Okay, first, it's pretty standard stretch like this. You've probably seen it been done many times. So usually when I stretch, I like to hold the stretch for 10 seconds and then I try to contract my muscles for 5 seconds and then hold the stretch for 15 seconds more, so 30 seconds total. I don't know, it's just something that I heard online called PNF stretching, so that's kind of, I think that's what, that's basically what it is. Yeah, I do this for all my stretches, and then for like my leg stretches, I also do a little bit pulsing, which is like controlled bouncing during the stretch, which kind of works your muscles and makes your muscles stronger in like a flexed position, which can help you get more flexible. And without further ado, let's get started. All right. Next is a very basic stretch. You've probably seen the stretch before as well. It's, I don't know why it's so dark in the video, but like this. So this, I just hold this position for 30 seconds. Other way. I mean, I like doing this stretch because it might not translate that that well into like I guess b-boying and gymnastic, but I like this stretch because if your back is itchy, you can reach it with ease, and then if you like need to wash your back or something, you can also, boom, should be no problem for you. You can just reach with your hands like this, and if you can't touch your hands together, especially with your right hand like this and your left arm like this, you can use a belt like so, and then you can pull. It's usually this right arm that's very stiff, so you kind of want to pull this upwards. Do it for like 10 seconds, and then push down on the belt with your right arm. 5 seconds, relax, and then boom, pull up again for like 15 seconds. So this is like a PNF stretching technique to help get your right arm more flexible in this position. All right. Next stretch we have is the shoulder stretch. Like so. Okay. Hands, I guess around shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider. Hold 10 seconds. Contract for 5 seconds. Hold for 15 more seconds. And then this stretch. Contract. Hold 15 seconds. All right, and then this next stretch, kind of just lay on the floor like so. I usually like to do my left arm first because that's my weaker arm, and yeah, I've just always done stretches like with my left side first for the most part. Okay, so. Contract 5 seconds. Hold for 15 seconds. Other side. Contract. Hold 15 seconds. All right. Stretch, arms behind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Contract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. Hands pointing outwards, and then hips up, chest up. I just hold this for 30 seconds. Alright, this next stretch I think will help a little bit with air flares. So the stretch looks like this. Hands like this. This stretch might feel a little bit uncomfortable at first. I know it did for me, but once you keep doing it, it isn't really that uncomfortable, and actually feels a little bit good. So yeah, I think this stretch will definitely help with the air flare. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I still get some slight, slight uncomfortableness when doing the stretch. Maybe it's because of the nerves. I don't know, something in my arm. All right, next one is like this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Contracted for 5 seconds. Now relax and then stretch, passive stretch for 15 seconds. Other side. Passive stretch for 10 seconds. Contract for 5 seconds. Relax. Then passive stretch 15 more seconds. All right. Next stretch is it's kind of like a dynamic movement for the next one. Put your arms like this. Hope you guys can see it. Then 1, 2. I did 2 reps. 1, 2. I guess that kind of helps with your like pike. All right, and then this kind of helps. 1, 2. Other side. 1, 2. This kind of helps for your like air chair. Okay, what's next? All right, so that's it for the shoulder stretch. The next stretch is gonna be for the legs, which is kind of the most brutal stretch for me is the legs. I don't know, I'm just always have very stiff legs. and have like a lot of nerves running through these legs, and sometimes it kind of like gets uncomfortable. All right, so first stretch we want to do is, I guess is like a nerve stretch. That's what they call it. So I just incorporate it into my stretching routine. So basically like this, reach down to your toes, try to keep your legs straight, and then bend one leg, other leg like this. This is what they call a nerve floss. Kind of get your body ready for the stretch. All right, so next is going to be a sitting pike stretch. All right, so you want to lean forward, reach for your toes, while also trying to keep your back straight, and you kind of want to fold downwards. Okay, so this stretch is pretty intense for me. All right, 1, 2, 3, let's go. All right, then contract 5 seconds. Relax. And then I like to do some pulses like this. Kind of gets the muscle working, makes your muscles stronger. All right. All right, next we do the stretch with a single leg. All right. Wow, my left leg, it's especially intense. I think there's like a nerve running down my leg that kind of creates some kind of uncomfortableness, but yeah, I try to do this, trying to get the nerves used to the stretching. Yeah, sometimes gets a little bit uncomfortable. 2, 3. Contract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Stretch. Lean forward. Do some pulses like this. Maybe strengthen the muscle a little bit. Alright, next leg. My right leg, it isn't as bad. I don't really deal with the nerve pain on my right leg. I don't know why it's just on my left leg, but it is what it is. Alright. Contract 5 seconds. Relax. Alright. Next is gonna be the butterfly stretch. So, alright, shake your legs like this, get everything loose, and then press down with your elbows. Lean forward, 10 seconds. And then contract for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm basically trying to push my knees upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, then relax, go again for 10 seconds. Only for 10 seconds, and then I like to hold my left side down first, and then lean forward 10 seconds. Other side 10 seconds. And then do this stretch 10 seconds more. Maybe do a little pulse like this. All right. Next, what's next? Next is gonna be a straddle stretch. It's like this. Try to open your legs as wide as possible. I hope I am in frame. Okay. All right. Left side, reach your toes. 1, 2. Okay, maybe do like a little pulse first just to loosen the muscles a little bit. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 10 seconds. All right, contract 5 seconds. Okay, relax. Pulse like this one. Okay, stretch 15 seconds. All right. Next is gonna be the side bend. Try to reach your right arm over. I like to keep my hands, left hand like this to kind of assist me in bending, because it kind of you can put more weight with your hands like this, and it assists you in stretching. Or if you're really flexible, you can just put your arm like this, but I'm not that flexible yet, so I just like to put my arm like this. All right, let's do it. Contract 5 seconds. Relax. Pulse. All right, 15 seconds. Ooh, it's getting a little hot in here. I'm not sure if it's because I'm nervous trying to record this video in one take, or it's because of me stretching. Because these leg stretches do get pretty intense for me, and I do get a little bit warm sometimes. Sweat because of the uncomfortableness of these stretches. All right, and then we repeat everything on the right side. All right, let's do it. Contract 5 seconds. Relax. Pulse. All right, stretch 15 seconds. Okay. Next, you just want to reach forward. All right, let's do it. Pulse a little bit. All right, stretch 10 seconds. Contract 5 seconds. Relax. And then for this lean forward straddle stretch, I kind of like to hold it for 30 seconds. So every 10 seconds, I like to do a pulse and try to get deeper. All right, so let's do it. 30 seconds. Okay. Actually, I like to do it like this. So, passive stretch for 10 seconds, contract 5 seconds, and then passive stretch for 50 more seconds. I think that's how I usually do it. And every 10 seconds, I try to get a little bit deeper. Yeah, that's about it. After you do this lean forward straddle stretch, just loosen up your legs like this, shake it. All right. Next, we're gonna be stretching our quads. So left leg behind. I like to lean backwards like this. And then, oh. Contract 5 seconds. All right, passive stretch 10 seconds. Other side. Sometimes I like to raise the hips a little when I do the stretch. It just makes it a little bit more intense because sometimes I don't, because this stretch is actually pretty easy for me, so I like to make it a little bit more intense. All right, so let's do it. All right, passive stretch, 15 seconds. All right, that felt good. Okay. Yeah, I really felt that stretch right there. I tried to sit my butt down on my heel and it felt really good. All right, what's next? It's already been 30 minutes now. Oh my gosh. All right, what's next? Next is gonna be hamstring stretch. And this is another stretching technique I think that I learned online. I'm not too sure on the theory behind this, but it says if you stretch your quads and then stretch your hamstrings, it will, since they're antagonistic muscles, I guess there's some sort of benefit. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Is just stretch my right quads. Now I'm gonna stretch my right hamstrings. This stretch is very intense. It really kind of irritates my nerves a little. All right. Passive stretch, 10 seconds. Let's go. Contract, 5 seconds. Relax. Do a little pulse. Oh, gosh. All right, now 15-second passive stretch. All right. Next is, I guess it's kind of like a quad and hip flexor stretch all in one. You can do it facing forward. I hope I'm in the frame. You can do it forward like so. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Sorry, wrong direction. Wait. Yeah, you can do it like forward like so. Or you can turn to the side like this, whichever is more comfortable for you. Contract 5 seconds. Relax. 15 seconds. Okay. Now we'll do it. Repeat on the left side. So left hamstring stretch. This stretch is very intense, especially for my left leg. The nerve irritation on my left leg is just very intense. All right, let's do it. I like to move around a little bit, find a comfortable position. Okay. Reach forward, fold down. Contract. Relax. And then passive stretch, 15 seconds. All right. Contract. Relax. Passive, 15 seconds. All right. Next will be the front splits. Okay. Where should I put the camera? I think the camera, maybe you guys can see it like this. All right. Oh shoot, my legs are too long. I can only do it this way. All right, so I like to do a little hip flexor stretch before I do it. So hip flexor stretch for like 10 seconds. All right, let's do it. This stretch used to be very painful, but I'm kind of getting used to it right now. All right, hold 10 seconds. Contract 5 seconds. Relax. Go down deeper. 20 seconds. Relax. Go down deeper. 10 more seconds. All right. Wow, that actually wasn't that painful. Okay, next one. Hip flexor stretch, 10 seconds. All right, let's do it. Front slips. Passive stretch, 10 seconds. All right. Starting now, 10 seconds. Five-second contraction. Relax. Passive stretch, 20 more seconds. Okay. Relax. Relax and go deeper. All right. Now we kind of want to do some dynamic movements with our legs. Try to get the muscles a little bit more relaxed and loose. So just follow me on what I do. I just do 2 reps each side. Okay. Okay, so like this. Wide squat. See in this position. And then do like a little wiggle. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then turn inwards. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you want to do the side splits. So for this stretch, you want to point your toes upwards, and you want to shoot your butt backwards, and then you want to arch your back. So butt back, and you want to arch your back like this. What else? And that's pretty much it. You want to put at least for me, I like to put my toes upwards, because if I put my toes like this, it kind of, this area kind of jams. I guess my body isn't really like naturally like that flexible, and like my bones here jam when I put my toes like this. I point my toes up. Okay. Let me see if I can change the camera angle. Maybe you can see the splits better this way. Alright, because I want to see how deep I can go as well. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Contract 5 seconds. Relax. And then passive stretch 20 seconds. Now let's do a little dynamic movement with our legs. All right, follow me. All right, sit down, relax, shake your legs. Turn your legs like this. Turn your legs the other way like this. All right. Then we're gonna do the side splits stretch again. Ten seconds. Contract 5 seconds. Relax. All right. Passive stretch, I like to do it for 30 seconds. 50 seconds, or I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll just do it for 50 seconds. All right, we're done. And we just relax, shake our legs out, and boom, that's my full routine. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I just thought I would record this video. That's the full stretching routine that I do. I wanted to post this video because so I basically based this flexing routine off of Caio Felcro's stretching routine. He's a Italian breakdancer. For some reason, his old stretching videos were deleted, and it's a shame. I'm not sure why it got deleted. Maybe because of copyright music used in his videos. But yeah, I thought I would just save this, record myself doing this stretching routine and then save it, so just in case I need to refer back to it, I can watch it again. But yeah, this stretching routine is basically 100% based off of Kyle Felcrow's stretching routine. But yeah, that's it for the stretch, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.